Take a risk. What had me think about this was I was just thinking back to a childhood trip I went on when I was a young kid, probably 2, 3, 4 years old. I remember it was my first time in the Keys, and we were out snorkeling in a reef, and it was my first time going snorkeling, and I was so scared to get in the water because it was deep and there were fish and yada yada yada. And I remember my dad was spraying Cheese Whiz in the water, and all the fish were coming up and eating at the cheese, and I was scared to jump in with them. So my dad, put a goggles and mask and snorkel on my head and literally threw me in the ocean. And at that time I was in, and I, stopped panicking. I opened my eyes, I looked around, and I swam around in the water for hours. I didn't get out. They couldn't pull me out of the water. I loved it. And it's just because I got pushed in. I was scared and I jumped right in. I didn't jump in, I got thrown in, but the expression's the same. I got over it. I faced my fear, I took a risk, and I ended up loving it and made a lifelong memory from that. So today's message is about taking a risk. You never know what could happen. Nothing bad could happen. That's it for day 23.